now, this is our halftime report. The Browns were given a solid performance in that first half from their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. He threw 2 touchdown passes, and he ran for 2 more. He did it all, as his guys were putting up points in bunches.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Finding Judy. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This is Ford. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
From the gun, Watson. That throw behind his intended target.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another one for Ford. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give up the middle to Ford. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Watson looking to throw. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Watson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air this time. Herbert. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Herbert now, blitz coming. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a gift to Ford. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 17. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Got a man, it's Njoku. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Ford running right. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Here's Watson to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Finds a man on the right side. And this one does not go far.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action now for Herbert. Down the middle, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 46. He finds McConkey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
It's Herbert once more. Got a man. Palmer has it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They run the counter with Dobbins. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The home team sent Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Finding Judy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
First and 10 from the 41. Running this with Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Herbert from the gun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. This one misses the tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Throwing now, Herbert. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Browns pick it up!
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Browns getting their offense out there. They are coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Watson now off play action. That one is caught left side of the field. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action, it's Watson. Nice pass, complete over the middle to the tight end. And he will score, it's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. On is Hopkins for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They get it on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Herbert now off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going with Dobbins here. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. Finds McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. To the left sideline, complete. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. Herbert to throw once more. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's got a modest gain up to the 41-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Able to get it to Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Watson on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
He takes it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 27. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant tipped it in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw, here's Watson. Complete, it's Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ford straight ahead. Big gap up the middle. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
It's second and goal. Here's Watson to the air. Pushing for the end zone. He holds the football. It's knocked loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Throwing now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Now to throw. complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. It's Herbert once more. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Herbert again. Completed to Hurst. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Martin Emerson with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll take a knee. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Browns come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.